Hello. I put self-made cosmetic on. I make all of my cosmetic myself out of essential oils, kaolin clay, and white kaolin clay, red kaolin clay, and sodium bentonite clay and calcium bentonite clay, and charcoal, activated charcoal, which I got from my charcoal pills. Yeah, it's very easy to make. You just mix the charcoal pill content in with oil and you have your mascara, your mascara refill. Or you can just buy those applicator pads and use those, dip those into a jar where the stuff is in it, and that's what I did. Eyeshadow applicator pads that you can buy at the Dollar Tree store. You get like 20 of those. They last a long time, they last a lifetime. And got flies bugging me. And I guess they like the kaolin clay. And that's real nice. It works as an eyeshadow, it works as an eyeliner, and it works as a mascara even, which is amazing. You don't even need to have the mascara brush. You can just use that applicator pad, which is really nice. And I put a flower in my hair, a real flower, margarita. We have these margaritas in the garden right now. It's very nice. I thought, oh, why not pick some and put them in my hair? It looks nice. Celebrate the summer with that. And the lip balm I made was red and white kaolin clay. Works very well has beeswax in it. It has tree resin from a tree from the garden in it, and that makes it a little bit sticky. And I absolutely love it. I love the way it tastes, that tree resin. And it's real good. It is a skin healer. It heals everything. You can put that on mosquito bites and it will heal it. And beeswax, different carrier oils, including canola oil, olive oil, some essential oils are in it. It's very nice. Tastes really good. It has some grapefruit essential oil in it. It's wonderful. And I have a makeup that I made from zinc oxide powder, white kaolin powder, just a tiny little bit of red kaolin powder, and beeswax and carrier oil and essential oils, and works very, very well as it's a concealer, it's a makeup in one. It's very nice, and it lasts a long time also, and it's really good for the skin, it's good for the environment. It's, according to Tony Robbins, it's a class 1 experience, something that feels good, something that is good for you, something that is good for others, and something that serves the greater good, because I am not harming the environment with those raw essential materials that are straight from Mother Earth. So it's really fantastic. There's nothing chemical in it. There's no need to put chemicals into cosmetics at all. So somebody is mowing their lawn or sowing something, sowing wood or whatever. I hope they're not cutting trees. So we don't cut trees. We celebrate every tree. There are trees, if you can see this, that are growing right next to the house, right next to the foundation. A Swedish couple created this house and designed this house, and or I don't know, they had an architect, but they asked for all the trees they asked to have as many trees protected as possible. Swedish people are very strong environmentalists. I think most of them are, and it was wonderful to hear about this. You know, when I saw this property, I only saw one photo on realtor.com, and I immediately knew this was my dream house. I knew it. I could feel it energetically. I haven't even seen all the other things. So there were serious problems with the house, though. But that's why we got it. So otherwise someone else would have taken it. Okay, because we're always a little bit on the slow side when it comes to real estate. But, you know, we are repair people. We know how to repair things, and most other people don't. So that's an advantage. And so, you know, we fixed 2 properties, 2 houses. We made them top notch, and now the property value has increased because of that. And that's how you want to move forward. That's how you want to progress in life. You know, you want to fix something, you want to make something better. Class 1 experience, you know, and then when the time is right, you go out there and you advertise it and you sell it. And you make investments also at the right time, not when the prices are super high. No, you make an investment when the prices are at its low, and it's hard to predict when it's up at its total low usually, but you can, I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, when there's a recession or something, when property prices are falling, and you have a comparison to how it was a couple of years before that. So then you know, just keep an eye on things, and then you grab it, you invest your money into something like real estate. And I think real estate is really, that's just how I feel it. Real estate is the safest investment method to make. And you have to put hard work in it. You can't expect that it will work right from the beginning. That, you know, you can't hire people right in the beginning when you don't have money. You have to put your sweat and muscle effort into it, and then you will harvest the fruits from that. And this here is my most favorite place in this whole garden. I have an azalea above me, an azalea umbrella, a natural azalea umbrella, a live umbrella. Almost looks like the leaves of palm trees. They are very large leaves. Absolutely fantastic. And it's amazing that they also grow in colder regions, so that they make it through the winter. It's pretty amazing. Absolutely love it. And they have fantastic flowers, and the azalea is now starting to have flowers, pink flowers. They're absolutely lovely, and I always pick them just before they wilt, so when they're at their largest volume, and then I can make hair ornaments out of that with these clippers. And I also eat them. That those, I don't know about the azalea, but the azalea is very closely related to rhododendron. Next to the azalea is the rhododendron. That's an entire field, entire area, a very large area of rhododendron, different color rhododendron. Most of them have already wilted now, so they're blooming. They're all blooming in late May and early June for about a month, and then they wilt, and then you have to wait for another year until they bloom again. When they're blooming, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. It's a paradise, sitting in the living room looking onto this field of different shade pink rhododendron flowers that look like an old lady's bath cap. So beautiful, so gorgeous. Different, like very, very, very light pink, almost white, and then a little bit darker pink, then even darker pink, then more like artificial pink almost, and then like a coral pink and a salmon color. All these different shades rhododendron that people planted here long time ago, and I'm infinitely grateful for them for doing this. These people had a really, really great taste in everything and styling this park. It almost looks like a park with a very, very long driveway snaking itself up from down low. It has a parking lot down low. That's like a delivery station in front of the garage. The garage is very, very large. Fits 2 motorhomes and a car, and it has like 2 rooms, and you can use it as 2 rooms, and it's part of the house, and it's really fantastic. It has the stairs that go up to the middle level of the house, and then it has an upper parking lot here as well, and they really designed this wonderfully. Really, really, I'm really grateful. We got it for an amazing price because warped floor. They had severe water damage. They didn't know what they were doing. The person who built it cut corners. There is a leak in the washroom. Lots of issues, and nobody has ever, since 1983, no one has ever figured out how to fix that leak in the washroom. People tried, but they failed. They gave up and moved out. So Paul fixed most of it. He fixed it by about 80%, but there's still a leak. So when the storm comes, a rainstorm that brings rain in from this side over there, then it gets into some of those cracks, and then the water runs down into the light fixture, and then it comes out through the ceiling where the paint is already warping up and breaking up. It looks like a zombie, and he did not know how to fix this, and I have no idea how to fix this. Of course, I'm just an artist. I am just an assistant. So, but we have to figure out how to do it. There are bats living in the attic. There is crawl space, and I'm glad people did not close that up, did not barricade that up. The people who lived in this house all had a good heart, including us, and there's no way I could board that up and leave the bat babies hanging there without the mothers. I could never do something like this. So, and I recommend to other people not to do this either. So when there's crawl space, which is, This is an architectural faux pas to create crawl space. I don't know what the purpose of that is, other than to have birds go in there and make messes, and bats and other animals and rats, and piles up with a bunch of mess, and it can cause mold and water damage and all kinds of problems, structural problems. So it's not a good idea to create crawl spaces, but once you have the crawl space and there are animals living there, you have to leave them alone. They see that crawl space as a cave, as they see that as a safe nesting place. So because of that, it has to stay like that. And this house is organic, it's biodynamic, it's alive, it has a character, and it did have some entities, but they have left because I'm talking about non-physical entities. They have left because of the videos I've been making, particularly upstairs. And I've been making videos in the upper bedroom for many years, and the stuff that I was talking about was helping to heal those entities. I know people think this is total batshit crazy, literally, because of all the bats, but that's what I believe. Other people believe Jesus walked on water, which I don't believe. So I'm not laughing about people believing Jesus walked on water. I find it a little entertaining, but I'm not laughing about it because other people would be laughing about what I believe in, reincarnation, and there are other dimensions, and there are interdimensional entities that haven't resolved their issues and stuff like this. Psychology is not just bound to the brain. That's what I believe. Some people believe that. My husband is a very strict materialist. So I am not. I know that not everything is just material manifestations. Things evolve from the ether, as Helena Petrovna Blavatsky was talking about, and she was onto something. She got these insights first from traveling around the whole world, from speaking to different people from all kinds of different cultural backgrounds, learning about all the different religions, and asking a lot of questions. Where do those beliefs come from? Where do they originate? What led up to this? To these beliefs and to those conclusions. I see my video space is running low again. So, and I think the battery needs to be recharged. So, okay, you guys take care. Bye bye.